Let's talk about the foods that absolutely do not belong anywhere near your bedtime. Sure, we all indulge now and then, but if poor sleep is becoming a pattern, or if you're waking up groggy, bloated, or anxious, what you're eating at night might be the silent culprit. Welcome back, my friends. If you cherish your sleep, you are going to want to check this out. These 5 foods are some of the worst offenders when it comes to wrecking your rest and long-term health. Let's start with spicy foods. They might be exciting on the palate, but they're a disaster for sleep. When you eat something hot, think chili, sriracha, or a late-night taco loaded with jalapenos, your body responds with increased core temperature, which directly opposes your natural circadian rhythm. Your body needs to cool down to initiate sleep, and spicy food flips that around. Even worse, capsaicin, the active compound in chili peppers, can irritate the lining of your stomach and cause acid reflux, especially when you lie down. This combo can result in fragmented sleep, difficulty falling asleep, and that miserable burning sensation in your chest that wakes you up around 2 a.m. Over time, regular inflammation and reflux can damage the esophagus, impair digestion, and throw off the balance of hormones involved in appetite regulation, like ghrelin and leptin, which can lead to weight gain and metabolic issues. Now, caffeine might seem obvious, but a lot of people don't realize just how much it's still working against you even hours later. It's not just in coffee. It hides in chocolate, tea, sodas, and even healthy protein bars and energy snacks. Caffeine blocks adenosine, a chemical that builds up in your brain throughout the day to make you feel sleepy. If you have caffeine even 6 hours before bed, that signal gets hijacked. And once sleep is disrupted regularly, your body stops completing full sleep cycles. That means less deep sleep, less REM, and more waking up exhausted, foggy, and craving more caffeine. A cycle that slowly chips away at your nervous system, impairs memory, and increases your stress load. Fatty, greasy foods might seem like a comfort after a long day, but they do your digestive system no favors at night. Think burgers, fries, creamy sauces, fried snacks. These foods are slow to digest, meaning your stomach stays active long after you've turned off the lights. Your body's resources are directed toward processing fat instead of healing and rebuilding tissue, which is what it should be doing during rest. This kind of food also relaxes the lower esophageal sphincter, making heartburn more likely. Regular late-night consumption can mess with your gut microbiome, leading to poor nutrient absorption, chronic inflammation, and even contributing to conditions like IBS or sleep apnea over time. Then there's sugar. It's not just about cavities or waistlines, it's about blood sugar regulation. And that's deeply connected to sleep quality. When you eat a sugary dessert before bed, your blood glucose spikes and your pancreas pumps out insulin. What follows is a crash, sometimes in the middle of the night, which prompts a stress response. Cortisol and adrenaline are released, waking you up or keeping you in a lighter stage of sleep. Over time, this roller coaster can lead to insulin resistance, poor metabolic flexibility, and even increase your risk for type 2 diabetes and mood disorders. Finally, let's talk about alcohol. It feels like a shortcut to relaxation, and yes, it does initially help you fall asleep faster. But that sedation is deceptive. Alcohol suppresses REM sleep, the deep restorative stage where your brain consolidates memories, regulates mood, and does most of its healing. Instead, you get lighter, broken sleep, and you're more likely to wake up dehydrated, unrested, and irritable. Long-term, alcohol before bed interferes with melatonin production, weakens the immune system, and contributes to hormonal imbalance and even depression. It creates a dependency loop where you feel like you need it to sleep, but in reality, your sleep keeps getting worse. In short, these foods don't just make for a bad night. They gradually chip away at your health in ways that can be hard to spot at first. If quality sleep is something you value, and it should be, what you eat before bed is just as important as how many hours you try to get. Your nighttime habits build the foundation for everything else in your life: energy, focus, resilience, and longevity. Till next time, our friends, stay happy, stay healthy.